Hello everyone, my name's Brownie and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to give you my predictions for the Champions League draw for the 2018-2019 season. I'm going to start off by reading out the teams in each group and then giving you my predictions on what will happen in terms of who will qualify and who will go into the Europa League. First off, in Group A we have Dortmund, Atletico Madrid. The teams I think will qualify in this group are Dortmund and Atletico, and the team I think will drop into the Europa League will be Monaco. In Group B we have Barcelona, Tottenham, PSV Eindhoven and Inter Milan. In this group I think that Barcelona and Tottenham will qualify and Inter Milan will drop down into the Europa League. Moving on to Group C, we have PSG, Napoli, Liverpool and Crvena Zvezda. Never heard of them before in my life. I don't know what that is. So obviously I think who will qualify in this group will be PSG and Liverpool, and I think that Napoli will drop down into the Europa League, and obviously that other team will obviously just finish probably bottom and probably not even get a point. Group D looks a bit more interesting and a bit more hard to predict. In this group we have Lokomotiv Moscow, FC Porto, Schalke and Galatasaray. In Group E we have Bayern Munich, Benfica, Ajax and AEK Athens. In this group I think that Bayern Munich will qualify, which a lot of people will, and I think that the other teams to go through will probably be Benfica. I just think that they'll be a bit more experienced than Ajax. So this means that I think that Ajax will drop into the Europa League. In Group F we have Manchester City, Shakhtar Donetsk, Lyon and Hoffenheim. In this group I think that Manchester City and Lyon will qualify and Hoffenheim will go through into the Europa League, finishing third. In Group G we have Real Madrid, Roma, CSKA Moscow and Plzen? Never heard of them. In this group I think that Real Madrid will qualify and Roma will qualify and CSKA Moscow will go into the Europa League. And finally in Group H we have Juventus, Manchester United, Valencia and Young Boys. I think that Juventus will definitely qualify, probably finishing top of the group. And it's hard to say on Man U whether they will qualify, depending on all this, what's happening with Jose Mourinho at the moment and falling out with all the players and things like that. So I'm not too sure who will qualify out of Man U or Valencia, but one of them will either qualify for the next round of the Champions League into the last 16, or one of the teams will qualify into the Europa League round of 32. So we'll just have to see what happens and whether Man U even keep Mourinho there until the actual Champions League group stage starts in September. This year, more than ever, the Champions League group stage is more important on FIFA than ever before. With the new Champions League licensing, this means that there'll be new cards coming out for the Champions League group stage games for the first games, and then obviously it'll progress into the knockouts and players might get a second Champions League card or a better upgrade depending on the quality of the game, so say a semi-final or the final. But with the group stage coming up first, obviously, we'll just get into that for now. I think that with the special cards coming out, it could take players out of packs, and with the group stage being like around the time that the game actually releases, this could be quite good for investing. You could get players that are going to be in the teams that are more likely to qualify or do better in games, which then obviously means they're more likely to get an upgraded card on some of the players, which then means you can try and invest in those players to try and make sure that you can get enough gold cards to sell if they do go out of packs when the Champions League cards are released. Although this could be risky because no one knows how the Champions League cards will actually work yet. It's not been confirmed by EA, and it could end up being that the cards come out at the end of the group stage, so it might not happen for each game. If it does happen for each game, you've got more opportunities to try and invest in different players for different games where they might have a better game against the worst team in the group, for example. So if, in my opinion, my tactic would be to go for the teams that you think will qualify. So obviously you've seen who I think will qualify in my predictions. So I'd probably go for those teams. And I could probably take a gamble on the actual fixtures themselves and overall the group stage. If it doesn't come out for after that particular game, if the team you have picked for a lot of your investments is doing well, you can then hold them and wait for the end of the group stage to see if there's any special cards then. But as nothing's been confirmed yet, that's it for this video. If you did like this video and found it helpful, please give it a like and please subscribe for more FIFA 19 content coming in the future. Thanks for watching.